A lot of skate shops are having like a really hard time just even keeping their doors open. Like, what do you see your skate shop in 5 years from now? Like, what do you need to be doing? Like, if you had the money to do it. Because you have to compete against all these online stores. There's brands that are doing their own, like, direct-to-consumer. Like, what do you see the skate shop 5 years from now?
Fuck, I mean...
That's a tough one, man.
It's not. I
like,
mean,
how do you stay in business? How the fuck do you stay in business?
No, I mean, it's not a tough one. It's just a tough one to not, like, talk shit.
No, but, like, what do you think stores need to do in order to, like, have people keep coming back? Because right now, I can pick up my phone and order a board.
I know you can.
You know?
I know you can, but I think that, I mean, first and fucking foremost, I'm just gonna fucking call it out, and I'm gonna say that, like, stop fucking cool guying fucking that shit. Like, this is not a community that was built on cool guy. It's already alienating enough as a little kid to walk into a core shop. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's why these fucking big beasts, and I won't name names of shops, exist, you know what I mean? And people will talk shit on, like, those beasts, and everybody can get what I'm fucking saying when I talk about this. It's those big doors are stepping stones for small corridors, and if these small corridors don't support each other, then we're not fucking fighting the right fight.
Yeah.
That's where we fight the right fight. These small doors dictate the way that every single one of these companies should work, and we should all work together to dictate the way that that works. The way that those products are implemented into our shops, the way that we all work together to create a movement in skateboarding. And yeah, you know, it's like, think of the kid in high school that is not cool and he wants to get into skateboarding. And he has no better idea than to go to where that store is, and he has no go to the mall. He has no fucking idea.
Right.
But he goes to the park and he gets hip to it, and then he starts talking to the kids. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I call them stepping stone stores, because all of a sudden, you know, we're a bunch of fucking assholes, and all of a sudden those assholes are gonna talk to him. They're like, "Yo, what's up, dude? Like, why are you shopping there?"
Right.
Like, well, where'd you get that board? Because the brands that are doing it right, because a bunch of brands are doing it right, especially in hard goods. Mm-hmm. And they're selling to the right people, they're dictating it the way that they want it to be dictated, and it's fucking rad. It's like the early 90s, everything died, and we have a good representation of that going on right now. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. If that kid understands that those brands aren't sold there, then that kid's like, well, where'd you get that board? Well, you got it at fucking Kingswell.
Right.
Go there, man. Don't fuck around with that bullshit. You know what I mean? That's rad.
Yeah. And
they come in and if you make that kid feel like a fucking idiot for coming into your store,
they're never coming back.
They're not coming back, dude. So it's still the old school ideals of just mom and pop philosophy of like, yo, treat people rad when they come in. Anybody that comes in my store is the most important person that ever comes in my store. Yeah. Straight up. So that's where you keep core skateboarding alive, because we are going to mentor them. We're going to teach them how skateboarding, this is what we do. Right. There's a big, broad audience. We all, I mean, if you've been around long enough that I've been around, I started in 85. Mm-hmm. If you've been around this long enough, then you grew up through a whole time of skaters suck. That was the philosophy. Yeah. You left your door every day knowing that you were not.
People drive by and yell at you.
Yeah, you were not rad. Yeah. We were not growing up on rad shit. Skateboarding is cool now, but that's where the big business shit comes from. Mm-hmm. If you want it to keep alive, then you keep those kids that are fucking diehard coming to your shop, and you keep cultivating those kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Make them fucking feel comfortable, and then you give them shit inside your store, because that's what we were growing up on.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
And if you want business to keep flourishing, then you make sure that they understand what we are doing, and we're doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
You make sure that their mom, who's paying for everything, make sure she's stoked when she comes in the shop, and that she knows that her kid is in good hands, because you're making sure that they're going to be a good person on a fucking skateboard, because skateboarding is fucking rad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's straight up.
There you go. There you go.
Well said. Well said. Yes.
So, if you want your shop to survive, then work with all the other community, you build in our small little rad community that we still have a teeny little core bubble.
Right, right, for sure.
That has a lot of big business into it now. It's different now.
Yeah.
But, which is, it's not a bad thing, because it's sick to have our friends, it's sick to see my friends be fortunate enough to buy houses and take care of their bodies and have their kids fucking be successful because of the money that's in it. Because we don't get paid like athletes. We get paid like fucking shit still in the big picture.
True story.
You know? So, you know, like everything can revolve around it, but small skateboarding can still control big brands.
Right.
And I know we can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's where we will always survive.
Yeah.
And we will keep doing it. You know what I mean?
That's why Kingswell's a great shop, man. You're doing a great job over there, you know.